How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming.
Could you inscribe it to Sherry, please?
So it's an I or Y?
Either is fine.
Joy Noel.
Cute. Welcome back to DBL. He has a special place as Kevin Pearson in the hearts of This Is Us fans everywhere. And now Justin Hartley is back to bring us to tears yet again in his new Christmas movie. Justin, welcome to DBL.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
So, Justin, this isn't your first holiday movie. We all saw you as a stripping Santa in Bad Moms Christmas.
Love that.
I got to ask you, what made you the most nervous about that role?
Those ladies that you're looking at right now, actually, they were lovely. But I read that script and I thought the character was so hilarious. And I had a really funny take on him, and I thought, well, he's not a stripper. He's a guy who just wants to make people happy. That's what he really cares about. And I had this, I thought, really funny take on the character, and it didn't dawn on me until I was standing up on that bar in front of those ladies. The practicality that I would actually have to do that. And so now I'm standing, staring at these ladies, and I'm going, well, here we go. And then all the clothes came off. So this is a different kind of movie that I'm doing this year.
Right.
Justin, we're going to get to your Christmas movie, but I wanted to point out Sam's wearing a Christmas sweater in honor of your new movie, because she knew you guys would be chatting today.
If you answer correctly, you get a candy
great.
cane.
I love it.
Oh, my God.
I love
You
it.
know,
That's
I fully commit, Justin.
Thank you very much. That's the only way to do it. The only way to do it.
Okay.
That's how I got through Bad Moms Christmas.
All right, we do have to talk about This Is Us, okay, for a second, and then we're going to get to your movie. Would you ever do a Kevin spinoff if it was offered to you?
I want to know your thoughts on this, Randall.
I don't know. You know what? It would have to be the right people involved, and it would have to be pretty damn good. I feel like the writers on This Is Us did a very good job of giving us throughout the series, throughout the course of the 6 years, giving us each our own spin-off moments. You know, we had episodes that were just solely Kevin episodes, or Randall episodes, or Kate episodes, or the parents, or Jack, and so I feel like they all kind of did get their own spin-off within the confines of the series. But yeah, I mean, I loved that job. I loved the people that I worked with. I loved the writers. It was a experience of my life. It was wonderful. And yeah, so I would entertain anything Kevin Pearson.
Well, that leads me to my next question, because later in the show, Kevin became a father to twins. Now, what was it like playing a new father on TV, but you're also a father to a teenager, like I am to two, in real life? What's that like for you?
When you tell me.
No,
every day.
You know, we're here with it. It's like every text, they're like, oh, please don't let it be something weird.
It's different. It's when you're on set. I mean, you could have quadruplets, and when they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, when they're acting like babies, right? The parents are. It's a totally different world. And then when they're teenagers, I'm lucky. My daughter, as I'm sure you are, my daughter is pretty wonderful. She's in college now, and she's doing great. She's thriving.
Congrats,
and
man.
She's lovely and sweet and kind, and thank you. And so I got really lucky with that. But yeah, it is different. It is stressful because she's my girl, and she's beautiful, and she's young, and she's on her own, and it's tough. It can get tough.
I love a girl dad. Okay, so in the Noel Diary, your character finds his mom's journal.
Are you auditioning for that now?
Gosh, can you stop? Please, everyone stop. Okay, let me get to my question. So you find in her
Doesn't she look like she's auditioning for an extra? Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, you know how much I love Christmas movies, Al.
Should be ringing a bell in the town square.
Get Al out of my shot. Get Al out of my
Look at that. That's how easy it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. In the Noel Diary, your character finds his mom's journal after her death. I don't know if you journal, but if you did, what would be a time that you would love to reflect on and reread now?
Reread. That's a really good question, because I'm all about sort of going forward and living in the moment. I don't know if I would reread. Gosh. Oh, if I had to pick one, I want to answer your question. If I had to pick one, I would say maybe high school.
Wow.
Just because Yeah, because I think it can inform a lot about college, and my daughter's in college now, so sort of would remind me of that time in my life and what I was thinking and why I was thinking those things. Maybe maybe that would, I don't know, spark a conversation or something. I don't know. Although high school, high school wasn't great. You know what I mean?
It's
not great for
It is
anybody.
absolutely the worst. We just want to know that it was the worst for you too, so we can all feel normal.
Yeah, I think I feel normal now, and you should feel normal now. But in high school I felt weird.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. No reason in particular. I think maybe I was. I have no idea.
It's okay. I felt
Anyway,
weird until like last year. So let's talk about your character in this movie, because your character has quite a journey ahead of him. So we have to ask, is this movie going to make us cry like This Is Us did? Because we need to be prepared.
Like This Is Us did. Well, look, I think in this movie we do certain things that we did on This Is Us, in that we have characters in the film that are you relate to probably every single character in the film. There's certain things that happens to Jake, my character, throughout the course of the movie, and if those things have happened to you, probably if it hits close to home, it'll probably feel, it's pretty authentic. I think we do a really good job of telling that story of, when you suffer a loss and maybe you had some things to say to that person, and you always intended, you're gonna say them. I'll get around to it. Eventually, you have to have this conversation and talk this out, and then you don't get that opportunity. I think that's sort of the heartbreak that leads people to that emotional place. But yeah, unless you have a cold, dead heart in your chest, maybe.
Well, that's
The answer was yes.
That's out.
It's my spinoff.
Justin, thank you so much for joining us today. DBL Nation, the Noel Diary premieres on Netflix November 24th. Thanks again, Justin.
Come back, man. You were great. Thank
you. Thank you very much.